Alrighty, so I did talk with Voyix, and supposedly the bug that I've experienced should be completely random, so hopefully my game isn't just corrupted and I don't have to wipe it, and I've just had dumb luck to get two in a row where it didn't offer the vase. So we'll see. Now the group that I'm facing this time is not nearly as hard, so we don't need to force Clunkmaster. Plus this Gobble Sniff here doesn't look amazing. Really only one of these looks decent, and that's Vesa, so we'll probably just do Vesa. I like that it has like a Azul X as its actual weapon too, which is nice. Picoj is, you get the highest health and the most damage output on Vesa, and just, yeah, this could actually get me some combos, so we'll do Vesa. Vesa Verde. Double check that I'm recording here. Yes, I am. Okay. Spike has been my go-to. I could see with Overburn, maybe I don't need it. I don't know though. If it's Penguin Fight, I don't think I can actually apply the Overburn because actually the one attack here is a downside. Actually, wait, they have 2 health though, right? So it is fine. So I don't need Spike necessarily. Still would get I would still get more money with Spike though, but would I benefit more from another pet? You know what? I've used Spike on every win on this win streak, so let's not change it now. Maybe if I lose a game, we can start going back to the other pets, but I'm just going to see how far Spike can take us. Alright, this is not the Penguins. That Fury is something. Yeah. Can I kill them both? Should have put this down first. Get this. Maybe I should have waited for the other units to come in. No. There's like no way I'm killing that. Can have Jin Jin hit that. So I do a 4 damage essentially here. Snow Knight. One, 5, 6. Goes down to 4, goes down to 2. Oh, kills. Sure. It's about as much as I can hope to get from that fight, which is not much, 68. One short of being nice. Okay. Well, we can make up for lost blings, but I don't know. Getting a card and a Frozen Traveler versus just blings and charm, I feel is better. give us some direction. I doubt the top route has likelihood to give us any direction. Charms, I find charms don't necessarily give you direction. They can reinforce what you already have most of the time. Every now and then they can give you direction. I've also kind of looked at the charms and tried to determine what I think of them, and I think I determined 20 of the charms are really good to generally decent in most runs, but the rest of them out of the 50 or 60 charm pool are either just straight up bad, middling, or highly situational, to the point where I determined it's basically over a 50% chance to brick at any single charm, but it's also like 30% chance-ish, maybe 30 to 40% chance to get a nice charm. I don't like those odds necessarily. Not that the fight will be hard. We have a good hero. So like I don't necessarily lose if I like brick here and here. But my chance of bricking like all of this is so much lower than bricking this. You know, there's Shademancers I think generally have pretty good cards. They do have the unfortunate summon on the enemy type cards, which are not going to be useful to me, assuming I actually get to do the final fight this time. But I don't know, there's a lot of good things that I could get. Fallow Mask, it's like every chance at Fallow Mask is probably a good thing to try for. But there's other good cards. Beep Out Mask. Battle Axe. Maybe the Candle with this would be right. Alright. Sacrifice cards wouldn't be that good at the moment. I think we do this. Also, it's lining two of them up. Like maybe we could do like Monch plus Chikachi or something like that. So, and just give ourselves a chance to get some units. So we'll do that. Ooh, okay. Yeah, these are all pretty good. Skullmist Tea would be interesting, but right now the Molten Dip would be better, because then I just don't have to sacrifice a unit, and I get essentially the same benefit, because a Jin Jin just does 2 damage. Even a Fallow technically only does 2 damage, so like, Skullmist Tea kind of needs, in order for it to outshine Molten Dip, I think I would need to get like a Van Jun and probably some other shenanigans going, so I don't think Skullmist Tea wins out over Molten Dip here. You know, I'm so-so on the sacrifice cards. I think Skullmist Tea is the best of them, but I usually want my unit around to chump block. So it's really down to Azul Battle Axe and Molten Dip. I think normally I would take the dip here, but I already have a unit that applies Overburn. Like, I don't have to make a quote-unquote Overburn deck, but the Azul Battle Axe, which is already such a solid card on its own, would be pretty good here. It also does open up like the Candle or a Vesta as a pickable card. This is also more likely to get me more money. You know, I can line up some pretty good Overburn turns. I think we do this. Yucky. Well, good thing we didn't take Skullmist Tea. Well, I think Graf is never pick, personally. It's like a horrible clunker that doesn't have even scrap. I'm not a huge fan of Snowball Devacrow either. I used to be a little bit higher in Devacrow. Sorry. Chewing on some stuff here. The funny thing is, with all three of these, the Skull Mist Tea would have been better, or the molten, even the molten thing, but it's fine. Sorry, let me turn the mic off real quick. Alright. I underestimated how chewy this thing I'm eating is. Do I actually just unironically take Snobble here? Like, the Devacrow needs sacrifice to shine. And you just don't sacrifice units that have that much attack. Unless you're specifically getting Shade Wisp, the copier card. And yeah, it's just really hard to sacrifice units. Launch would be the easiest enabler, but even then, like, if I have a Launch that is good, I don't need a Devacrow. If I have a Launch that is bad, you know, if like Jun Mask is the only thing I can give it, right? Then Devacrow is not good anyway. Because like I said, most likely you would need that Jun Mask to Trump block. You know, both Devacrow and a Launch that isn't eating much, they're not very high health. I guess my hero is high health, but I don't really want to risk my hero getting into range. So I think it's Snobbable here. Just take it as a unit that can apply snow. But I'm not like thrilled about it. Alright, one sec. I'm gonna be right back. Alright, we back live. We back live, okay. Yeah, I think it's Snobble, but I'm not thrilled about it. Please be something good. Alright, good thing we didn't take Devacrow or fucking Groff for the launch. I mean, honestly, I still do need to find summons, right? Or a Chikichi. So, I mean, a Vesta here is fine. There's no way I ever take a Shen over a Vesta. Vesta has more health and definitely applies more overburn, especially considering, you know, we have both the hero and the battle axe. So, it also is nice that it lines up with our counter here with Vesa Verde. So it's definitely Vesta here. Not even close, I don't think. Launch would probably have a pretty good ceiling, but so does Vesta. And Vesta already has a good floor, whereas Launch does not. We want Vesta and Vesa to have their timers lined up. Technically, Snobble also has the lineup, but I highly doubt Snobble makes it to the ending comp of this deck. We'll see. Okay, Uba Bear with health. That's definitely annoying. We could lock this fight down if we just put Snobble down. So Snobble actually decent here. So he'll outpace Snow Gobbler. And we can freeze Uba Bear. And get a unit in. We are going to freeze ourselves here, but 2 snow to them. That's maybe something I don't want to do. Whereas I could just kill this guy. I think I do that. These are like all of my damage, so... I could take this 3 kill here, so let's do that. I'm doing it now just so I can have the full hand of tar. I don't waste like my tar blade damage here if I need it. Yeah, so we'll do that. And I might as well line these up. No goblin gold, but those the combo gold, when you can get combos, it's probably better than hitting the goblin. I say probably because I don't know for certain. Don't think we need spike this fight. You can freeze that guy, and we'll just put this guy over here. Try to start working on him. Try to get a combo. You know, these guys getting freezed is actually fine. And I can do 2 to that. Get him in range. That'll do it. Alright, so not boss yet. Good. Wait, did I get the Lubin vase not spawning again? Usually it's on the second one that I've noticed it, though, even when I saw the other guy's bug report. So, do I want charm? I'll be honest, in that fight, Snubble wasn't horrible. Like, I guess just like with how much haste do I need to replace either Spike or Snubble? I don't know that I do. I mean, in my final fight, it could just be like Vesta and Vesa on the top floor, and either Spike in front of them, or just Jinjin Mask / hopefully additional summons. Right. What was I determining? Which way to go, right? So yeah, I don't know that I'm in dire need of another Frozen Traveler. It could be time to go Charm and just take that shot at a 35% increase, right? Because I take this Frozen Traveler, I gotta bench one of the current ones, so there is like, even if I get a good card, this is just strictly upgrading my deck theoretically, as long as it's not a complete brick on the charm. So I think I'll go this way. It's kind of a complete brick. Because I don't think the overburn kills count. So even if they did, I don't know. Does the restore 2-1 health really matter much here? I probably don't even put it in and just save it. I guess I could put it on a Spike. Okay, this is a pretty clear Snowcake. All of them are decent in their own right, but Snowcake is like on another level. Oh, Fellow Mask. Yeah. probably just crown. I could take a berry blade. It's bugged, obviously, but to be fair, it does work most of the time. So I don't know. I think probably just crown though. Even if it wasn't bugged, I don't know that it beats a crown here. Could put on the Fallow Mask. Fallow Mask is just a better unit than Snobble generally. Also would line up the countdown with our units. So what are we coming up on? A boss that is either Infernoco or the Snow Dudes. I could crown Battle Axe for that fight then. I mean, either way. If it's Infernoca, I need to kill a Makoko before too long. If I kill him really fast, then they don't add any attack to Infernoco. Also, since I don't have a Frost Bloom, if it's the snow guy, I probably want to take him out. Plus the Overburn. If I can double the Overburn at 12, that would clear the whole board. So yeah, I think we just get a free play of Azul Battle Axe, and it can go do things. Yeah, I'm gonna hold that. I feel like we can just do better. It's not like that needed for this fight. I hope. That's like in my kind of just brick category though. Like, it's weird because like, it's like a good effect up until the final battle, obviously, right? But just, I don't know. Like, it's situational, right? Unless I'm wrong and it actually counts the Overburn as kills. But even if it does, I don't know. I have chump blockers. I don't really need heals that much. So it is this fight. I think we want to hit the boss. I can outpace him. He's at 5, I'm at 4. And I can get him down to... So I can get this up to 12. And he would be down to 14. I just need to do 2 damage. And we can do that super easy by just doing that. And I can chump block the 1 attack here. And then Berry Bell. I guess we just draw. There's no real point in not. Actually, I should have held. Whatever, doesn't matter. If I thought even more ahead, maybe I would draw the other turn. Although I bottom deck Blizzard Bottle, so it doesn't matter. Like, I could basically stall out Vesta to try to get a bigger combo, but it doesn't matter. So we got a health increased Snowbow, which is not too bad. We got pretty lucky on the charms this fight. Let's just get that in. I can put a spike in front. I'll try to get the Battle Axe. If I can do the same thing on Bam, we can at least get some combo kills here. Alright, we didn't get the Battle Axe. Whatever. Just take some... Well, I do want them to hit Bam. So we'll just take the 2 damage barrage, it's fine. Still hit this later, I guess. This does 5 damage. Let's block that. We can freeze the Winter Worm. Should have done it the other way, though. 6 damage, huh? Let's take 6 on Vesta. Because I do want Vesa to attack first. Actually, it doesn't really matter, but whatever. Oh. I guess we have to battle axe the porcupine here, which is fine. Yeah. Still get that combo, which is nice. 2 more units coming in. Let's get another health on Vesta. Snow Gobbler at 7. Yeah, I'll have Fallow take that hit. We're gonna waste Vesa's hit here, or Vesta's hit here, but that's fine. We want to get ahead of this and combo that. We see the downside of, well, actually I can do 6 here, which kills. Yeah, that's fine. I was gonna say we do see the downside of Snow. What's his name? Okay. It's opposite of Muncher and like all the good well, it's not opposite the woolly snail, so that's fine. I should be thankful that it even showed up. Granted, this is not the one that it usually is non-present at. Okay, these are decent. Probably no on the Van Jun. It's okay with the Fellow Mask, but I think we're looking for beef. And Snobble is just kind of, as I suspected, very unusable in general. So it's either Berry Sis or Big Berry. If I am able to make it to the end, so given that we're not gonna go Van June most likely, I mean definitely we won't. At least Big Berry and Berry Sis, brother and sister here. And the trade-off here is Big Berry will be better up till the final fight. But in the final fight, Berry Sis is definitely better. You know, we either put it on the main or the throwaway floor and it just gives a ton of health to our main stuff. If we can really time it right, we can get a lot too, right? Because I believe, say I'm on 1 health with Berry Sis and I take like 5 damage from the barrage dude. In that case, I think I would get the full 5 to another ally. Which is a little unintuitive reading the text, right? It says add the lost health. But the fact of the matter is, if you look really closely when you die, you do go into negative health. And I believe that's why it's giving you that amount. So the question is, do I feel weak now or weak later? We're going into fight 4, which is generally easy. King Moko is the one that can pose issues, but And even then, I would say technically in Kimoko, Berry Sis is better because it attacks faster, and you just want to have more rapid attacks. I can, if I freeze Moko once, and Berry Sis, that means Berry Sis can get 2 attacks in, whereas Big Berry, even with a freeze, would only get 1 attack in. So Berry Sis actually just wins here, I think. Because I want that high roll possibility for the end. And we'll get rid of, oh, we already did get rid of Snobble, I guess. Now, this is probably the unit I would put Cloudberry Charm on, even though it's not typically getting kills. If it gets a kill, I'd like to have 2 health back. It's probably the best I can hope for from this charm. Should have waited until I saw everything here, but I just doubt that it's not what I would do. Okay, we can afford Crown and Shade Clay. Frostspell could be okay. I don't know though. Like, Shade Clay is pretty versatile. I could use it on Battle Axe, Snowcake, Fallow Mask, or Blizzard Bottle. Those would be the 3 good targets right now. You know, I could crown it as well, since we're going to get another crown. And I could just not start with Vesta. Or I could, actually no, I could still start with Vesta, because this is here. So I could just crown the Shade Clay if I want. Yeah, I will. So let me think. It's King Moko or Acorns. Both of those fights start with some high health, high threat units, but their cooldown is delayed. Might be okay just to, right off the bat, Shade Clay the Battle Axe. I think that makes sense. And then we have Vesta and Besa to finish everything off. And then I just have 2 Battle Axes in the deck. And, you know, if it's King Moko, there's also the Makokos that I gotta deal with, which redrawing the Azul Battle Axes would be great at. So yeah, we'll do that. Alright, it is a King Moko fight. It didn't start with the Freeze Grog, though. Just Grog, Makoko, and Moko Head. Do that before I softlock myself accidentally. And we do have some choices here. This, I may prefer to just straight out kill Makoko right now. This definitely seems like it's wasting the Battle Axe a little bit, though. I can just Tarblade this thing following up. I think we just do it like that. Yeah, let's Tarblade. This is a pretty bad turn otherwise, but sure. So you'll do 3. This will double. That will kill. That's a good turn to kill the thing. Oh, jeez. So you will be gaining attack ridiculously fast, but you'll also kill yourself fast into Spike. I think we just freeze the Makoko then with Snowcake. So what are you going to be up to? You're going to be doing 5, but you will die. Berrysis didn't actually end up doing much here. Whatever. think we want to hold this for the next turn so that we can clear a whole floor since they're about to attack. Do 2 here. Just have Berry Sis take a hit. And get her on the board. Smoko's coming in. Oh, it's actually another turn, damn. Well, if that's the case, I think we still hold it. There's no big reason not to. Thought they were coming in this turn, but obviously they're not. Got 7 cooldown here. Let's just do this. And follow up with the other axe back there. Oops, I fucked up and should have put Spike down there. Freeze this. Start putting Overburn there. We can have Berry Sis kill that. So we can get that other round in there. If I put Fallow Mask in now, it won't attack unless I freeze, which I guess it would have, but that's fine. We're gonna kill here. There's not too much worry. Not much gold earned. Alright, there's a muncher that we could hit. But then a most likely brick. We get an item either way. Bottom route has probably a higher chance of bricking though, because the muncher is guaranteed value. So what's the next fight? 5. 5 is horrible. So 5 is either the Teeth Cats, which I think we're pretty good into with the battle axes, and the Fallow Mask, just for extra beef. Woolly Drek. So we're already good into Teeth Cats. I also have the Snow Cake for the boss. Woolly Drek fight is probably worse for us. Yeah, I don't love it. We could still get rid of Spike, so like I could go bottom path and maybe get a Frozen Traveler that's better than Spike. There's still some good ones in the pool. And a muncher, though. Hard to give up a muncher. Losing some Tar Blades, is that better than a Berry Ball? I mean, I think we're fine into Woolly Drek. I think the Fallow Mask would be pretty good in that fight. I don't know that we would want to Shade Clay the Azul Battle Axe in that fight. That's the problem, though, without knowing the fight. Technically, you know, we could do the check the fight and reload it, but I do think that's cheating. So I'm not going to do that. It still wouldn't be the worst thing in the world to get the Azul Battle Axe, because let me think, Woolly Drek has like 24 health to start with, I could outpace him for the first group of attacks. And then I could do, so I would do 6 damage along with the 6 overburn, then I add 7 damage and 9 overburn, and then 18. 9 plus 18 is 27. That's his 28 health, right? So I could just add on a Tar Blade and then he's dead. So I think we just stick with the Azul Battle Axe Shade Clay opener. I think we can do the Muncher. It's just guaranteed value, whereas I could brick on the other stuff. Yeah. Speaking of bricks. So all of these are more or less useless into the final battle. But maybe a Mimic, just because it can actually chump block a hit. And I don't know, Pabom's alright. Especially if I'm losing the Tar Blades, it could help with like future clunker fights. Like if I have to fight Crunker especially. And Mimic wouldn't necessarily be good into that fight because of spike walls. Of course I do have a Snow Cake for that. But that would probably go on Crunker. If it's the tree fight, Pom-Pom technically would be pretty good into the tree fight. Who knows though, like in the final fight, like even just having a chump blocker for a turn that I don't like bottom deck stuff could be okay. I think it will do quite a lot of damage. It could help with killing Woolly Drek, assuming Woolly Drek doesn't start with teeth. You know, if Woolly Drek starts with teeth. I think I'm pretty worried about Woolly Drek fight, and none of these really help me with that. I guess the Leech Mask actually would be the best there, because it would give me like a 1 out of 5 or whatever for it to get eaten. I don't know. I think the Mimic... Well, the Pop-Bomb does better than the Mimic at rushing Woolly Drek down, assuming I... No, because I'm starting with Azul Battle Axe. So I think it's Mimic. Can make it work. Now that I have a Mimic, I almost want to go to the Charm, because it is a good benefactor of a lot of charms, but I think we stick to the Muncher. It's just take the guaranteed value. You can have a Tar Blade, and you can have 2. I think we should resist taking anything here unless it's super good. And I don't know, is this super good? I can sacrifice clunkers, right? Not that it would even matter. I think Azul School's a pretty bad card. We already have Overburn, but I don't know. Maybe it could be the difference maker in killing Woolly Drek. I just don't want to add a junk to my deck, to add that to my deck for a one-time fight that would use it, right? I could Blaze Tea on Vesta. That could be interesting. That would definitely... I think it would be pretty awkward, though, because then it's going to offset our champ in Vesta, which means past the first round, there's going to be a lot of wasted hits on with Vesta, plus it makes me more vulnerable to teeth, which, I don't know, if it's Shade Cats, I mean, I don't have to play it, but then it's like adding 2 junk to my... If it's a card that I basically don't play, and I add a junk, then that's pretty bad. The Blank Mask could be good, though. Blank Mask Vesta, maybe? Or even the Berry Sis in some fights. I think there's some definite application there to be had. Is it worth adding a junk to my deck, though? I personally don't think so. So I'm just not going to add them. They need to be massively good for me. They're like pretty good. I think we skip. I think the Blaze Tea is... I don't know. I mean, it'd be really good on Vista. I mean, another thing to think is... there is technically a bug with Teeth and Vesta where it will attack twice into it. And if... I just don't... there's nobody other than Vesta that I would really want to put the Blaze Tea on. I don't know if it works on Mimic, maybe, but... Mimic, by the way, is going to be useless if we end up fighting the Shade Cats, but I also just don't think we're having a horrible time into the Shade Cats, I hope. I hope I'm not overestimating how much work Azul Battle Axe can do in that fight. And the boss is handled by Snowcake. I just don't think these help me enough with the upcoming fights to justify a need to add them. So we have the Crown and Vista, Battle Axe, Shade Clay. Let's go. Alright, it's Woolly Drek with Smack back. I was right, 28 health. So we just need to... gosh, that means I'm going to have to take 4. Vesta could potentially die if it bugs. If it does do the bug, but we would at least kill the Woolly Drek at that point, which, you know, mission accomplished. So I'm also going to have to take a hit from Gromble twice, so I would actually be down to 6 health and then the 4. Oof. No, it is what it is. I can get something in front for now on the Gromble. Yeah, this would be good. Woolly Drek with Smackback, it is some real annoying shit. Well, let's hit it now. So now it's in range. You know, we go to 9. I do the 1 damage. It should be exact lethal already. So let's Snowcake the Bigfoot. I'll just have to take these hits, I guess. It'll be... Is he gonna eat the guys, though, when he smackbacks? Maybe. That would kill me. Although, if he eats the Bigfoot, he's snowed, so that's fine. I should draw. I don't think Mimic does anything here. Oh, okay. I could just freeze him now then. Perfect. Alright, we've dealt with this fight pretty well then. Boom. Oh my gosh. The fuck? You guys need to go here. I don't think we need a... If Spike gets injured, that's fine. I think I'd rather draw here. Kinda need to freeze this Bigfoot. I guess that won't be happening. Could ding. Ding, and I'm guaranteed to get the Blizzard bottle. I really don't want to take 7 to this floor. I can leave Spike and that's fine. Let me double check that I'm actually killing here. So it would be, you do 2, 3, so you're down to 12. Then I do 3, 6. Doesn't actually kill, so I do need to actually battle axe this. Oh, whatever. It is what it is, I guess. I don't think there's much point in berry belling here, because if the Bigfoot hits Berry Sis, she's dead anyway, because she's taking the grumble hit. What I could do is just play this so that I stop redrawing it, and if the Bigfoot hits it, sweet. If not, bye-bye Spike. Nope, never lucky. Alright, whatever. Bigfoot doing Bigfoot things. At least Berry Sis is alive. Spike's... It's probably better to have lost Spike than Berry Sis, so... It's fine. Another Bigfoot, jeez. How many Bigfoots have I had to kill? It's ridiculous. Gonna have to take out the top floor here. I could restore our health on this Bigfoot. And then this will hit for 2. I can take the hit here on Vesa. Vesa Verde. Vesta's in danger of dying, though. Which would not be good. What I could do is just draw right now. Hope to redraw my Frost. Or Snow. I think that's what we should do. If I can just snow the Bigfoot, we're good. Yeah, we got it. So... take 2 to here. I take 5 and I still live. So we'll do that. Then we can just Azul Battle Axe here. God, these guys have so much health. It's ridiculous. Fallow die there. I really don't like this unit. I guess I can take him out though. We should do that. And we'll switch it here. I'm in the row, so this should be fine. He'll attack there. It doesn't even die, and sure, we're in it for the long haul here, so... we should be able to kill once these guys attack. Get a combo kill while we're at it. Got him. Oh yes, we've done it. And we have a Shade Sculptor. Okay. I guess I'm allowed to play the game here. I was a bit hesitant, but I didn't want to jinx it. It looks like we will get to play the game. So that's good. So what are we shading? kind of lean towards Snowcake. So it's either Crunker or trees coming up. I want one snow. If it's Crunker, I want one Snowcake on Crunker. I feel like it's usually Crunker. I don't know if it's actually a 50% chance because I feel like I see Crunker 75% of the time. But in either case, the same things work on the same battles. Crunker needs more answers though, and I've removed 2 Tar Blades, but I still have those. Ooh, Battle X. I do kind of wonder if I should change up what I crown though, in case it is Crunker. I'm pretty sure we need to crown a Snowcake. I can buy another crown coming up though, so it doesn't matter. I think I still dupe the Snowcake, even though I can technically dupe it with Shade Clay. Yeah, I think it's just too good. Too good not to dupe. Get that before I forget. Hell yeah. Alright, useless. Probably useless, given that I took another Snowcake. I don't know though. Yeti Skull is probably one of the best sacrifice cards, if not the best sacrifice card. 3 snow to the entire row is great. It's also cheap. Obviously we take this. I think I want the Battle Axe to the next fight anyway. I need the Battle Axe to make it so that my Vesta doesn't take like a whole extra cycle to really pop the big units that I need her to pop. Which in the tree fight we would want that. Let's take a charm, see what it is. And I have enough for one more charm if I want. Ooh. You know, it's odd, but I might just put it on Battle Axe, especially if I'm often duping this card with the Shade card. You know, it is just 1 Frost, but usually the enemy I'm attacking is something that needs to be delayed anyway, like Jailer, for example. We would be fine delaying it by 1. Our Snowcakes go priority on whatever their name is. I wouldn't dupe the Battle Axe in the final battle though, I don't think. Leaving. Sorry about that. So, I don't know. I think it makes sense to put it on Battle Axe versus a unit. My units aren't, other than Barrysys, they're not attacking that often, but Barrysys is either attacking into Jailer or Frost Crusher. One of which is already Snowcaked. The other, which I might as well put it on the Battle Axe, because Barrysys would be doing that anyway. And it's not like Barrysys will get more procs than the Battle Axe would. So, yeah, Battle Axe. And I could have put on the Mimic too. I highly doubt the Mimic can stick around for the fights I need it to. So do I take a Yeti Skull? Given that I just added even more snow to my deck, or another charm. I kinda lean toward charm. Berry Basket's not really any different than Berry Bell. It's not healing enough to be takeable. I could take a charm. Well, you know what? Normally pretty bad, but I'm thinking we put it on the Battle Axe. Here's the thing. obviously, whatever I'm battle-axing, we want to hit with Vesa and Vesta. So, if it's... I could see that, you know, the Jailer takes a while to kill, even with Vesta. Why don't we just take out, like, the Junker first, or the one that benefits from junk. I don't know, is that smart? Or at least we take out the aimless unit. We could bring the aimless unit front. It has a little bit less health than... It actually has a lot of bit less than Jailer. It has like 60 health, so... Or does it have 70? I can't remember. These are things I could look up, but whatever. I'm already running long here on this video. Yeah, it's too late. I did it, so what's done is done. I think it makes sense. And for other fights, too. Yeah, we keep what we have. Okay, it is Crunker. Nothing too bad there. Battle Axe. I only need the one snow cake. Spuncher has extra health, so we might as well get him ready. Oh, and he's frosted. Nice. Could frost this guy. Might as well. I mean, I'll kill this guy before he attacks. Let's not play Spike this battle. Forgot that I have the Loon Vase. It's been so long since I've seen this card. We could put it on Vesa. Doesn't really matter there, but maybe some of these other battles. There's Spike Wall. I can take Forge out. It's annoying, but yeah. We'll have to take 4 to the Fallow. It is what it is. Kill the Ice Forge, and then this should go down to 1, assuming it doesn't bug me out. At least the charm went on that Ice Forge of gaining attack or gaining teeth, so it was a wasted charm for him. Do I want to put this snowcake here or here? I think we just put it here, because we're gonna attack here, and might as well clear all this out. It'd be nice to get Berry Blade in, I think. Oops. Oh, I fucked that up. I forgot that that's how that interaction works. Another Ice Forge, huh? Right after I just dealt with one. If you say so, bro. Oops, I should have put these up top again. Fuck. Playing too fast. I need to slow it down. So I can gain health back here. Just do this then. I should be trying to get money, I suppose. Technically it was a combo. Oops. Shit. You are doing 10 damage and I have... I guess Fallow just dies here, that's fine. Whatever. stupid plays I'm making. Ain't gonna lie. I'm making some stupid plays. Vesta has not been able to actually do anything in this fight. Whatever though. Oops, I guess I don't get my heal there. Too bad. Got one more unit coming in. Two more units coming in. Just get this out of here. I'm telling you, Mimic is a dead weight. I think I'm reinforced on my thoughts on the card. I think it's crap, but whatever. So you're gonna do 3 there. Let's just take this out. I know I don't get my heal, but whatever. I don't have the stamina to try to get a combo there. So sue me. Now, if this has to get hit anyway, let's just give ourselves some Berry Blade. Freeze ya. Freeze you again. Hit you with a little bit of that. Hit you with a little bit of that. Finish him. Okay. So I just realized something. I always thought... So it's the fight after the first boss. Fight before the second boss. That you get the Lumen. So... I'll have to go back and check what happened. What the node generation was before the second boss then. Is it always that way? I don't know if it's always that way though. So we have no money. But we could go to the Charm Merchant, which gives us a choice to skip, right? Just not take anything, whereas the item will force me to take an item, but... I don't know. I think I like the Charm route. I mean, my deck is solid, so... If we face Confusion, Hermit Crabs, I have Spike, I have Vesta, I have Berry Sis even, and those are going to be good enough, and Battle Axe can kill them to just snipe them out. If I face the other things, I have the Snowcakes for the Warthogs, and that's really the only threat. Everything else in that fight is pretty easy. Spike can even help with that fight quite a bit. So that is what we'll do. And we'll just see if there's anything good here. Ooh, a Noomlin Shade West 69, nice. Frenzy a card. Scrap ad. Oh, I can only afford 2 of these, but I am almost certain it's the Shade Wisp. I mean, that's so good. It's Noomland. I would take it if it wasn't Noomland at that price. This is just a really good card. It really helps me into the Hermit Crab fight. Probably doesn't do anything to me the other fight, but an extra chump blocker for Noomland is fine. Yeah, I'd take that. Alright, it is this fight. Okay, we just snowcake that. We still shade clay the battle axe. So we can put Spike in to kill these things. We might as well not kill them yet. Oh, this thing is gaining teeth. Something to think about, I guess. Yet another fight Mimic does absolutely nothing into. What if I just... like a Lumen Vase Vesa. Then I only take 3 damage here. I think that's fine. Let's get this out of here. So this attacks, it dies. I do take 3, Vesta wastes its hit. That is what it is. Shade Wisp on Overburn cards, so I'm gonna have to remember not to do that. Might be a hard one to remember. Rock Hog. Could add Frenzy to my guys. That doesn't seem half bad. I could even Berry Bell it so that it survives a round of hits. So, if we go like this, you could take a bunch of hits. And then replenish your health while giving health to other stuff. And then I freeze that. Wait, why did you... oh right, I have Frenzy. Like, why did you attack twice? Duh. We do need to snow kick this. So do I need the X? Because I don't think that I do. Oh, right. Mimic, okay. I'll admit, Mimic. Doing some stuff now. Doing some stuff. Okay. We may need to consider just not killing the other units here. I don't have any frost, so I don't have a good way to necessarily limit what Razor does to me. So that is something to consider. I do want Mimic to get these hits in. Yeah, I mean, that's good damage. I need you to hit up there. I need these to not die, so we'll run it like that. And if I can stall out Razor with some Frost, that would be good. Oh, I should have put Mimic in that row. Fucked up. Oh well. Okay, so we're gonna go like that. You're going to hit me for 3. You'll hit me for 1 and 1. We do have the Warthog down here, which is a problem, though. Five, 6, 7. I still survive. So we could just Azul Battle Axe the Razor here. 3, 4, 5. I survive it with Vesa. You should go up here. Wait. Oh yeah, we got this. Oh, nope, you attacked. Because he frenzy attacked. Alright, well, we lost... Oh god, what the fuck? You son of a dumb bitch. Wow. Thanks, Rockhog. God damn it. Well, I hope that doesn't make this next fight miserable. Bottom route. Munch it up. Maybe get another crown. Seems good. Pretty clear path. Oh, but pink berry juice, though. I do love me that pink berry juice. Man, if I would have just got 10 more gold. I just wasn't that confident in the fight. And honestly, given the interaction there at the end, I see myself throwing that fight if I tried to get too specific with getting gold. It's kind of what I go back to with before. Like before, I'm like, in my earlier guide, I say, definitely try to greed that gold at the beginning, especially as you're learning the game. And even me, having some pretty, I've got hours into the game now, I still have these interactions that are going to catch me by surprise, right? So like, as the fights go on and the mechanics get more and more complicated, you're taking a risk, unless you're super confident that you're not overlooking something, which I'm not, obviously. I still make these errors. So it's like, yeah, I could have got 10 extra gold there. Yeah, I could have afforded both the pink berry juice and the crown here, but I also could have just thrown the run. And I can't get to these big streaks, probably, if I'm doing that, right? All it takes is one mistake. I think a crown is probably better than pink berry juice. I don't know. I don't know that it is. It might be nice to have that health. Might be real nice to have that health. I think we want the pink berry juice. And then I could just take a charm, because I don't need this other crap. Thanks. Well, we have the muncher, right? So I'm pretty sure this bug is not fixed, where if I had put it on a tar blade, pretty sure tar blade's what we want to throw away, right? There is an ice box coming up, right? Ice Forge. Tentacle, I finally get to see Tentacle. I literally don't have this in my logbook yet. So that'll be a first. I don't know. I've got the battle axe. I have the 2-2. I think I'll be fine. Just get rid of the tar blades. Since I'm actually taking on the actual end game here, supposedly. So we'll put that on the tar blade. I think for this fight, I may wanna... So it'd be Skaven, BG, and Fizzle out first. I believe Skaven would be adding trash to my deck. And obviously, none of them have that high a health, but I'm thinking for this fight we go hard on Snowcake. So I could Snowcake all three of those units, and this fight is basically solved. I believe they'll all come out at the beginning. I don't know that for a fact, but I'm pretty sure that's the case. So we keep Shade Clay, we drop that. We have 2 Snowcakes, I Shade Clay the other. I just Snowcake all 3 units at the start. This is a little risky though, because if I'm not right on this, I think I'm right though. I don't think that it puts the non-companions out first. It's been, I don't know. I don't have a whole lot of experience fighting these guys. I don't mean that in a cocky sense. I'm just being realistic about it. I pretty much passed like the 20th hour or whatever into this game. I never really stopped going for Lumen Vase endings, so I don't remember the exact mechanics here, and I don't care to look it up. I'm still recording, right? Okay, good. I'm on my laptop, so it's like I don't have 2 monitors and stuff, so I'm always a little bit paranoid. I think this is fine. Worst comes to worst, I blow a Snowcake. Okay, look, I'm correct. I just shut these down immediately, and the game is solved. We're gonna kill this guy first. Skaven the Raven. I could take Smugbag. Problem is, if I take these units right now, I get all the snow attached with them, so they're just not really useful to me. Yeah, let's take a Smugbag. And let's start you off with some love. Actually going to give the health back here, just in case. I don't want Vesta to be injured in the upcoming fight, and yeah, I don't want to accidentally have her die. I mean, I also don't want to accidentally have Vesa die, but Vesa's got a bit to work with here. You know, Vesa Verde is doing all right. I don't resist snow. He only does 2 damage. There's a lot I can do here. I think because Skaven might take a bit to cycle back to, and he has 20 health versus the health here, which is just going to die right now. Here, let's put this in, actually. I want to guarantee that these are dead. Perfect. Yeah, then I definitely want to do this before, because I don't have much other cards to work with there. No end of the world if this just dies here. I think we just live with that. I could kill the Ice Forge right now, but I could also just get the Berry Sis in, then kill it. I don't want Berry Sis to die either. I can tank 1 with Vesta here. This is why we give ourselves the health, right? We need to kill Skaven before too long. Skaven's a big boy. He's got the health. Tentacle. There we go. So that's what you look like. I waste a hit with Vesta right now. Well, okay. I'm just going to jump ahead with Vesta here. And then I want to give some health. Okay. Put the move down there. I think we can take the 2 here with this guy. I do like, yeah, Vesta's now kind of out of the running for a while, but I don't know that it matters that much at this point. I just want to make sure none of my guys die, essentially. So I only have 1 battle axe. So 2 and 2. Just freeze that guy then. Hit that guy. We don't want to silence Vesa. Give some help to Vesa, just in case I accidentally die. I guess silencing Barry assists for 1 turn really is irrelevant. So that's fine. I'll give you guys some health back. Here, you can just get frozen for 1 turn, that's fine. Silence there's a bit annoying. Oh, what the fuck? Dude, my laptop's really scaring me. It like randomly put me into my Explorer window. I know you can't see it because I'm only capturing this window, but there's not a whole lot I can do here. I'm gonna just jump ahead of this guy. I'm gonna silence my plums, which sucks. But at least that thing died. Alright, you have 4 tech. We can take a hit on Barry's sis, sure. Alright, I love this double plum action. Although maybe we can lose one of them. 10 damage is quite a lot to take. Alright, you should attack before Vesta. Let's get that out of the way first. Tell you what though, Just kill the Grink now, sure. And before I apply any overburn, now we can get a Frost Guardian. And yeah, I mean, this guy's definitely dead. Oh, Frost Guardian killed the Frost Guardian. That should be an achievement, don't you think? Alright, the fight I haven't seen in 7 years. What do I want to do for this fight? I don't think I need 3 snow cakes on this fight. But 2 is good. I only need 1 of them immediately. So I don't know though. Opening Shade Clay seems good. I think I still Lumen Vesa. I don't know though. Lumen Pinkberry Juice is also pretty enticing. But I think we do want to kill stuff sooner than later. I think I only need the 1 Battle Axe. I think 2 of them is overkill. I mean, I can still keep these in the opener. But then it wouldn't make sense to have this in the opener then. So I guess maybe we just keep the Shade Clay in the pool and we determine based on how the fight goes what we want to dupe. Like maybe it's Blizzard Bottle, maybe it's Pinkberry Juice, maybe it's Fallow Mask. Maybe it's Shade Wisp, I don't know. So what do we open with otherwise? Like, do I just open with the Berry Sis on the bottom? I don't think so. I think we would open with Pinkberry Juice. I mean, if I do open with Pinkberry Juice, I could also just open the Lumen Vase. I don't know. Then I just put it on Vesa. I can do that at any point. I just need to do that before the 4th turn, which is guaranteed to hopefully be able to happen. I think I just do Pinkberry Juice on Vesa, because Vesa's going to have to be sitting in front of Vesta. You know, maybe I just open Berry then. So I can get all 3 of them on the floor. And Fallow Mask, who surprisingly hasn't done much in this game, can shine by just going to the throwaway floor. Yeah, I like that. We want to. That's good. I think we keep these units. All right, let's do it. So Berry in front, Vesa there, Vesta there, hit, and hit. Could put Spike down. I want to frost the Frost Jailer. Kind of a waste of the Shade Wisp here, unfortunately, but it is what it is. we want to let Frost Muncher help us out. Sure. We need to pull Frost Lancer forward. I'm going to do that right now. I want to kill this and this unit as ASAP. And Frost Jailer's going to be taking longer to do that. Alright, we could just naturally have it lose us this blade here is fine. Alright, good. I didn't want it to go to Spike there. I think Spike should die here. Do I want a Shade Clay Fallow Mask? I think I do. I think that pretty much solidifies victory, more or less. Does it? I don't know that it does. Let's just Fallow Mask and draw, I think. I'll let the Spike die, though. Let the Tar Blade go out. So much for Bread Charm. Like I said, most of the charms are useless, and I hold to that. 7 on Berry Sis would suck. Wouldn't be the worst, though. We would just get that health to either of these units, and I can start putting units in front here. So it really isn't the end of the world. I think we need to freeze the Frost Junker. He's actually... Well, I don't know, in 8 turns, can I kill this? You know, I'll be doing 24, then 48. Like another axe on Lancer before they attack would... But they're not. I'm not gonna get an axe on them before they attack. So do this then. I think we just throw the Mimic away. Damn, that was the fucking worst target. Well, whatever. We'll kill this guy before he attacks again, and we'll be all fine. Yeah, it's weird, but I think I'm just gonna do this to get it out of my card pool. Useless card. I mean, it's not useless. It's a fun card, but it's just not that good of a card. Alright, yeah, this will die once I hit the other axe. Frost Bomber attacks before Muncher, so again, the Shade West actually kind of useless here. Just get another one of these in then. Okay, we can take 5 there. That's fine. I want this dead. That was unfortunate, but not that unexpected. Well, if I Shade Clay... Frost Muncher's gonna be weird here. We're either losing Shade Clay. I mean, I don't hardcore need Shade Clay, so I'd like to get the Berry Blade, the Berry Bell destroyed, but in order to do that, I do need to play Pink Berry Juice before Shade Clay. I don't know. I honestly don't know, because I can't remember if it puts the unit on the right or the left. You know, this is something... I'm winning this fight either way. This is something I do want to know for the future, so let me just see what this does. Okay, it puts it on the left, so this works out. And we can just lose Berry Bell, and that is A-okay. That is something we want. I should have put that on Vesta, maybe. It doesn't really matter. I only lose to misplays at this point. Freeze the Frost Crusher. We could pull this guy forward. Wildfrost him as well. Alright, Vesta got healed there, nice. So Frost Jailer's dead now. It's just a fun time from here on out. Can lose the Lumen Vase. I'm just refusing to play Shade Wisp. I know at this point I could, but it doesn't really matter. It's Freeze Frost Crusher still. And we could just keep this fallow so heavily, like, on health that it doesn't matter. I guess we should have done that earlier, but it doesn't matter. It's gonna work out the same, I think, either way. Alright, Frost Crusher. Still don't want you to get any health, just on principle. You know, the way that these line up, it just doesn't make sense for us to have the 2-2. I mean, I could do it right here, technically. I guess that's fine. It actually makes sense here. Just go ahead of this, kill them, and put this damage in. Sure. And then get you some of that. Get you some of that. Get you some of that. And, yeah. GG. Alright, we're back at it. I still count the other twos as a win. I mean, if I won with that deck, I'm definitely winning with the other decks. Come on. I won handily. There's an animation I've been longing to see. Alright, so with that, 555, nice. Quick deck review. Spike still fine, even though it wasn't a great run for Spike, I don't think. Vesta keeps going up in my book. Vesta is the besta. Barysys, decent. Mimic, still not sold. There was definitely some turns he got some good damage in, but I could have got a lot of good damage out of Palm Bomb as well. I think it was the card that it was against. I don't know. At least though, unlike Palm Bomb, it can just get played out and dead. So I think it was the right choice, but I don't know. There is technically a ceiling with it, but it can make positioning tough because it has to be in the row. It only has one scrap. It doesn't... Certainly though, if you can get it some damage or some effects, I can see it popping off. But I don't know. In a general sense, I don't think it's that good. Shade Clay's fine. Battle Axe, still getting it done. I do like what we created here with the Frost and the Yank. I'll be honest, I forgot that the Frost was there in a lot of those times I was playing it. So I could have used that to my advantage a little more. Snowcake, God Tier as always. Pinkberry Juice, a fine card. Fallow Mask still was pretty relevant by the end. I mean, it was holding the line. We actually didn't really use Shade Wisp at all. It was used to kill my Vesta. That's what Shade Wisp did for us. No, that's a lie. We got some cool heals out of it in that second to last fight. So there was that. And that is the deck. So what are we at now? We are at 42%. 27 vanquishes. Should be 29. But whatever. Yeah. 42%. So that means I started at like 20% when I went on the last two streaks. So given the amount of games, I think it was just like 2 losses in that total time. So what is that, my 13th win here? Then I had 7 on the other one, so 13 plus 7, 20, 20 and 2. I've gone 20 and 2 over the last 22 games. I don't know if that's accurate, but I think that's close to accurate. So yeah, definitely not an unwinnable game, even with the bugs. Even with the bugs. Anyway, as always, thanks for watching, and until next time, peace.